For the past several months, the rubber shift boot in Olivia, my 1979 Dodge D150, has been torn into two pieces, so I decided to finally replace it since the weather was still cold and got to crafting. I made a couple templates out of paper to make 4 triangles, and then traced the templates onto some interfacing and faux leather fabric, which I did with a 1/4 inch extra on the sides for a seam allowance. I then cut the pieces out and positioned the interfacing and fabric before ironing them together. I figured out which way to orient the pieces, and once I did, I pinned them together before sewing them to make the new shift boot. I trimmed the top corners off and then flipped it right side out. I originally was going to glue the fabric onto the bottom of the old rubber shift boot that I was still using as a base, but it didn't work, so I ended up sewing the corners of the new boot onto the rubber. To install, I removed the shift lever handle, removed the top bezel piece, and left the bottom plate in place. I then slid the shift boot in place and screwed the bezel piece on top. I put the shift handle back on and tested it out. As you can see, everything fit fairly nicely, and the shift lever moves in all the gears without showing signs that the boot will tear. Overall, I'm pretty pleased with how it turned out.